It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason, and it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Ready to get this game started? Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're underway in prime time on Thursday Night Football. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30.
They're on the 30-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brown. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Give him 24 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Even with everything he racked up on that run, you could argue he deserved maybe a little bit more. That call was the perfect one to break for big yards. The only thing that saved the defense from a score was getting that contact to slow him down and eventually, finally, stop him.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing now on first down, it's Jackson. That is caught by Brian Thomas Jr. Breaks through, and he might break away. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They got 24 yards on the play, and the Seahawks will have a first down. Now it's Lamar. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Now a give. It's Brown headed right. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Big man up front said, "Not in my house." Let me tell you, Kate, once you're in the grasp of one of those big old fellas on the D-line, you're done. They would say it on the East Coast like this: it's over. Over.
Jackson now on third. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offense.
So we've got a stoppage now. Figured this might be coming. We're going to take another look to see if this was indeed a touchdown. Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And the opening drive of the game ends in 3 points.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Darius Davis to return it. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. 4 yards on the pickup, and that's going to leave him with 3rd and 3.
You know, this is an offense that will emphasize the ground game at different points of each and every contest. And as long as they can reliably get gains like this, it's not going to change anytime soon.
Off now on 3rd down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're left with 4th and short. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawks football. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll try it right with Brown. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Now here's Lamar. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Lamar now from the gun. On the move, headed right. He's got room to roam here. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
1st and 10 from the 41. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Got a man over the middle, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Give them 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you planned for, and you go out and execute.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. He's on the move. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Throwing again is Lamar. Hauled in by Musgrave. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Jackson's going to throw again. Pass is hauled in by the running back. He's out of bounds right at that 25-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And with 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Nothing for them on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd and 1.
chances of stalling this drive defensively seem bleak, but how about now? Look at those odds changing, Kate. Still not great, but you could feel a little momentum on their side. Maybe they can muster it up and get back-to-back stops.
Third and a lone yard coming up. Again, massive hit. The ball is out. And this is picked up by the 49ers. And they stop him before he gets much on the return. Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
Second down now, 7 to go. They stick with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
New set of downs for him at the 38. They'll motion him out of the backfield left. We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Jacobs running behind center. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Out of the shotgun, Goff. Got a man over the middle, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. It's a pickup of 26. And that's a 49er 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st down throw from Goff. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Throwing is gone. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Goff on 3rd. It's tipped away, and it's going to hit the ground incomplete. Defender winning that rep. That brings up 4th down.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference. He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Brown on the inside give. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Well, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. Lamar back to throw. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He connects with the rookie from LSU. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. First down, ball at the 36. Here's Lamar. Into the hands of Neighbors. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Rifles it, and it's caught. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal. A run with Brown. And he's brought down for a loss.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss. Well, that's an excellent job by the defense. All eyes on the quarterback. When you're playing a quarterback that can escape, well, even though you cover, you still got to cover down and go chase that QB out of bounds before he could get the first down.
So now, here's third and goal. Jackson looking to throw. Got it. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 9-point advantage. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. Off play action. Goff. And he finds the seam down the middle. Complete. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Short pass caught by his tight end. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Alontae Taylor has it. Has room down the left sideline. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. Santos now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick-6. Returning it from the 4. He stopped on the return at the 27.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Goff trying again here after the pick. And they get there to touch him down, Brock, but a big gain on that play. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. The Seahawks calling for a timeout, so they're 1st and 3. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Shotgun snap here to Goff. To the left side, and it is caught. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, Goff. Escapes the pocket. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a 49er 1st down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
Another try following the sack. He's on the move. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the 1st. Now after the play, we've got somebody injured down there, and it's their quarterback, Jared Goff, who's in some pain and needing attention. Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
You know, 3rd and short is a difficult one to call. Do you want to run into the teeth of a defense looking for that handoff, or try to throw it to him and use the element of surprise? Evidently, well, that's one they should have run instead.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. They snap it. Here's Minshew. The throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. And they drag him down just in time. He's shy of the marker. It's a turnover on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
That's complete. Here's bouncing football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
You know what? This game is hard. So sometimes catching a break or two in just the right circumstances is a big deal. Sideline could be your best friend as a runner. because you lose the ball next to it, there's a good chance.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the 49ers will have a shot at least a field goal here. Maybe the end zone after that return.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. One final shot before halftime. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks intercept the final throw for the end zone, and that is how our first half's going to end. We've reached halftime from Seattle. It's the Seahawks leading in front of the home crowd. Now we'll jump from the West Coast to the East Coast, down to our studios in Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Thanks so much for the look around the league, Coach. But now it's time to turn our attention back to this one as we begin the third quarter. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Handoff here to Jacobs. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
Second and 10 now. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Minshew working from the gun. Forces one through double coverage. Oh, it's intercepted! And the Seahawks take over as he records his 10th career INT.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Report! Ready!
Handoff headed left to Brown. Dukes out a one-stop. And he's able to get this down to the 13. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
1st down throw for Jackson. He'll get this one to Brown. And he's short of the 1st after a mile gain.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well, and it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Now it's Lamar. And it's caught. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. It's a 6-yard gain. That sets up 1st and goal.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Fighting for the goal line. Oh, he lost it. Someone punched it out. And the fumble recovered. Call it no gain that time, and they'll have 2nd and goal. Ooh, let's give him a second there. Give him a sec. I'm going to imagine his heart's probably going, what, 150, 160 beats per minute right now, Brock, after nearly losing that fumble.
Yep, and it wasn't just a ball he dropped there. It was at least 3 points, too. But fortunately, that ball stays with him in the red zone. And now I'm really curious. It's one of those moments, Kate. Will they put the ball back in his hands, trust him again to hold on to it, and maybe go get that touchdown?
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks push their lead further to start the half. Well, we all knew what was coming when they got into that goal line formation, didn't we, Brock? And they just pound the rock in for an old-school touchdown.
I just sometimes love that stuff. Nothing fancy, nothing cute. Here's our formation. You know we're running right at you, and we challenge you to stop us, and you can't.
Santos now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, it's a give to Jacobs. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, Minshew. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First down, 49.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Throwing on first is Minshew. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And they're going to have to regroup after this one.
And that is what we call a stat stuff. First, Kate, he picks it up, and then he gets into the backfield and gets home for the sack, and now he is just feeling it. He's thinking to himself, today is my day, and let me tell you, as a former quarterback, you don't want any...
And they get to him again! And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage set him up now with 3rd down.
In a situation like this, you got to be a fixer. I mean, this game is hard, and you get into known passing situations, it gets even more difficult. But when you don't get rid of the ball and you take another sack, you make this 3rd down a near impossibility.
Third and long, it's Minshew. Complete beyond the marker. At the 20. And it's a touchdown. He made the catch and took it the rest of the way. The 49ers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
And this kick was just mishit. It is wide left and no good. So following the missed point after, the chance to take his frustrations out on that football as he sends this away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Jackson. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
As a defense, you got to see the pass. You got to time up your hit, and you got to jar that ball loose. Not a lot of offensive players are hanging on to that one through a well-placed hit.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Lamar now from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Jackson now on 3rd. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by DJ Reed. And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block and doing their part to set up the return. And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick 6? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
This one's caught. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Now the 49ers deciding to keep the offense on the field. They're going for 2. He's throwing for it. He rolls to his right. And he's going to get in there for 2. The lead shrinks to 10.
That's about trust. Trusting your QB is going to make the right decision on these crucial scoring plays. He found his read, and he made the connection for 2.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. 180. Lamar off the play fake. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. 180. Throwing again is Lamar. And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a 16-point ball game. Brian Thomas Jr., the touchdown. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
You know, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. And the Seahawks take over on his 5th interception of the season.
Minshew's pass intercepted. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ball on the 45, first and 10. Staying between the tackles with Edmonds. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
These stops, they don't always make the end-of-game highlight reels, but they absolutely should. The coaches and players know it. Offenses are always counting on yards on that type of run. And anytime it results in a loss, it could be a potential drive killer.
Hey, Alpha, sit hot! Sit hot!
Play fake, Jackson. Rolling out to his left. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Well, that's like a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Takes both to make it work. And defensively, you've got to have that pressure up front. That's peanut butter. And then you'd like to have some jelly. And that was almost a huge play with an interception.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. On target to Musgrave. And they get this down to the 28. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Pressure comes. He's taken down. The 49ers got him. We've reached the end of the third quarter on this Thursday night. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Sit on! Sit on!
Trying again following the sack. Breaks the tackle, still going. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
You are X. You are X.
Jackson now, 3rd and long. Pass complete to his back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. It's from the right hash, 46 yards. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And the lead goes unchanged from 17.
Something I would have never said 20 years ago, Kate, when I started this business, but it rattles through my big old noggin now. That miss really has an effect on fantasy football owners more than anybody else. Imagine the poor soul somewhere, anywhere, who ends up losing in fantasy this week, specifically because of that miss.
That's 16 on the pickup. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. From the shotgun, Minshew. Seahawks bringing the pressure, and they got him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact. It gets home. But, of course, we know it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field for more than a second or two.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a 3rd down.
Some squads you just see love to do this, Kate, and I've got so much respect for defensive coordinators who late in the game, instead of playing prevent, well, they step up the aggression meter. Back-to-back sacks puts this offense in this quarterback.
Pressure's there, and he goes down again. And the defense comes through, and that's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
No matter what other stats you want to look at in this ball game, well, this defense can take some serious pride in at least one thing, and that is 6 quarterback sacks on the afternoon. 6 sacks? Well, that's an expectation rarely achieved. And a sign? Well, this group did their homework, and they're making it pay on the field.
They can't connect as the coverage comes through with a 4th down stand.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
They're set up at the 35 now.
Hey, middle. Range up.
They give to Edmonds up the middle. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
That's a pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is.
And he finishes off the play by taking it in. Touchdown! The Seahawks keep adding to that 4th quarter lead. Well, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure is taking advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His 2nd touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Santos now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Fielded at the 7. This return makes it up to the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And they're all over him again. He's dropped at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Going run again with Jacobs. Spinning his way into space. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
What an injection of momentum for the offense on that play. With the energy boost in a much shorter field, I predict it's not going to be long, Kate, till they finish this series off.
Working inside the red zone. And got his man. That's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers making the scoreboard look a touch better. DJ Moore, the touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yep.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They track him down, but a nice return in the end there, Brock. He's out to the 38.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Edmonds. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 39. That one's complete, right side. Keeps on moving into the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks have likely locked up the win right there. I think we actually saw him call it early there, Brock. He made that throw, and then he signaled it was gonna be a touchdown. Like a guy calling it before his three-pointer goes through the net.
Oh, you mean like Larry Legend Bird in the three-point shooting contest in the 80s?
Or maybe like a Tyrese Maxey. But whatever.
The kids aren't alive, I get it. And they weren't alive in the 80s. They didn't see Larry Legend do it, but he did. And he anticipated, just like the quarterback.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Santos has it all teed up and ready to send this away. Starting from the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. From the gun, Goff. Finding Davis. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 22 on that one. And that's a 49er 1st down. Out of the shotgun, Goff. Defense too much. The Seahawks drag him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This is one one of those cases, Kate, where basketball and football blend together. You know, great zone defenses in basketball. You think about them through the years. They trust one another. They know where they are as defenders on that court. Same thing in coverage. When you trust one another, when you communicate, good things happen. Just like that, you suffocate a pocket because there's nowhere for the quarterback to go. See the pass, time up your hit, and jar that ball loose. Not a lot of players are hanging on through a well-placed hit like that one.
3rd and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Desperation time on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on downs. And he can't do it himself, Brock. He's stuck behind the line for a turnover on downs.
Hey, I get it. It's already over. But go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
They'll run this with Edmonds. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
Hey, look, any run of this size is going to wound a defense. But you get this game going right up the heart of their defense, you start to break their will and break their pride.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And he's going to take a knee.
Okay, time for the defense to think about getting that ball back. And this is where you've got to conserve every second. Got to expect a timeout coming any moment now.
Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down. And they'll kneel this down.
You got to expect the timeout is coming any moment now, right? If you want another shot with the ball, you'll need every second you can conserve on that clock.
Setting up for the kneel down on 3rd. And they'll take a knee.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And they draw first blood against a division rival. They'll go on the road later this year with a chance at completing that season sweep. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.